Hey guys, Derek Brundle, captain of the NuCanoe Tournament Fishing Team. I just wanted to take a minute and go through one of my favorite techniques this time of year. The water's cold, it's early spring, and we're talking about throwing jerkbaits. But I think that's best explained out on the water. So let's launch the pursuit, let the Motor Guide XI3 get us out there, and I'll explain to you my new techniques. Hey everybody, well, we made it to our spot. I'm going to talk a little bit about a jerkbait and actually, what they do, what they're supposed to do, and basically how I use them. And it basically, for me, breaks down to two different categories. Number one is a shallow running jerkbait like this Reaction Strike XRM 80. This will only get down about 5 or 6 feet. Excellent jerkbait for shallow water. When we get out deeper like we are here, we're in 12 feet of water. My favorite go-to jerkbait is the Mega Bass Vision 110 plus 1. Probably my favorite all-time color is the perch color right here. And this will get down deep for you. Now let's talk a little bit about what I use as far as gear for this. I absolutely 99% of the time throw my jerkbaits on a spinning rod. This rod right here is an exotic high performance rod, high modulus graphite, super sensitive. This is medium heavy. I like a medium heavy rod. Fast action tip, allows you to get that bait way out there with a nice long cast. I run 15-pound braid on a Daiwa Tatula 4,000 size reel, or basically any 4,000 size reel. And then I run that down to a very small Spro power swivel. That's a 50-pound test power swivel, so you're not going to break that off. And then I absolutely run down to a 12-pound test. Sometimes I go up to 14-pound test fluorocarbon leader down to my jerkbait. Basically, what I do is I cast it out there as far as I can get it. In this particular incident, we're right out here on a drop-off. Now it's about 5 feet deep. It comes offshore here, and then it drops sharply down into about 10 or 11, 12 feet. So what I've done is I've got the pursuit out here, and I've anchored it down with the Motor Guide XI3, the pinpoint GPS anchor mode. So it's going to keep us right here. And what I want to do is make a long cast down the edge of this drop-off. And basically I'm going to get it out there, reel it a few times to get it down in the water column, and then I'm going to let it sit there. And what I'm doing when I'm letting it sit there is the fish are going to come up and they're going to take a good look at it. And as it's sitting there, I'm going to snap that rod hard once, and that's going to dart off, and then it's going to stop again. And that fish is going to react and bite that bait, hopefully. And the way I do this, again, is I throw it out there, reel it down, jerk it once, let it pause. Now, the length of pause will vary on what the fish tell me. Basically, I'm going to throw it out there, get it down, jerk it, let it sit there. Usually I'll count to about 8. And yes, I really do count. It's important. Then I'll jerk it twice, and I'll let it sit, count again. And the reason why I count is because when you get a bite, most of the time it's going to be on that pause, and the fish are going to be looking for it to be sitting there for some certain length of time. Sometimes it's 1 second, sometimes it's 5 seconds, sometimes it's 10 seconds. It just varies on what the fish want to do for the day. So basically, get it down there, get it down, snap it, let it pause, count your pauses, and then, jerk it again. Do that cadence: jerk, pause, jerk, jerk, pause, jerk, pause, jerk, 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 pause. Switch it up till you find what's working best for you. Usually it's the jerk pause for me. Jerk, jerk, pause, jerk, pause, jerk, 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 pause. And again, the fish will tell you how long they want that bait sitting there. So once you start getting bites at a specific count, you can pretty much count on it almost every time happening that way. So let's put this theory to work for us and see how it works. Again, this water is a lot warmer than I've seen it all week. I've been fishing here for the past couple weeks, and oh, there's one. Oh, that feels like a good one too. Oh yeah, it's a decent bass. So the fish must have pulled off that ledge a little bit further. I was out off the deeper side of it. Looks like a nice largemouth. Oh, he's got a choke too. Guys, that's why we came out. Look at that. He has got that Vision 110 stuffed down his throat.